Hey y'all, it's Kelsee Briana J, and I'm going to show you how to do the perfect smoky eye using Melt's Dark Matter eyeshadow stack. First, lay down your base, and I'm using MAC's Black Ground Paint Pots, and it is a matte black. And I like these because it's waterproof, and it allows the eyeshadow to adhere very well to it. And it also makes sure that it's not those lines and no creasing is happening throughout the day. So just make sure that you apply this really smoothly, because if not, you'll be able to see the chunkiness underneath your eyeshadow, which we don't want that. And I'm going back and forth between a 252 brush and my finger just to make sure that it's smooth. And I'm applying it slightly above the crease, and you can kind of see how I want the eyeshadow to look in the finished product. So excuse my voice, guys, but I'm getting over a severe cold, but I really wanted to get this video out, and it's been struggle mode doing it, so please bear with me. So same thing with the other eye. The first eyeshadow that I'm going to take is Blur, and it is a matte color, but it's going to make sure that the black is not so harsh, and it's just going to diffuse it. And I really like this one, and I've used it a lot of times, and it's the perfect transition color. So next I'm going to take the black eyeshadow with a 239 brush by MAC and tap off the excess and just really pack that on the eyelid. So use short patting motions, and that just really makes sure that the product is getting on there evenly and vibrantly, and it just really makes the eye bold, and it intensifies it. So doing this, it helps blend it out as well. So as you can see, just pack it on there and then tap on the edges and go back with the 217 blending brush to really diffuse that product. So you can kind of see me doing that here. The best way to do it is just to try it. It's not hard at all. So same thing on the other eye. And don't take that black up too far, because you don't want the whole eye to be just black. So just pat that on and then blend it. Pat, 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 and then blend. Perfect. And I just kind of tap around the edges, and so you can kind of see that. So next I'm going to take a darker, deeper brown, and this one is Unseen, and I'm putting that right in the crease. And the reason for me doing that is to really soften up that black edge. And you may think that it might not make that big of a difference, but it does, because black can be harsh. So when you use a brown, it really softens it up. So for my underbrow highlight, I'm using Rice Paper by MAC with a clean 239 brush. Make sure it's clean so it doesn't get muddy. And I like that because it brightens up the look, and it's shimmering, and all the other colors are matte. So for the inner corner highlight, for that pop, I'm using Eyeliner by MAC, which is a frost eyeshadow, one of my absolute favorites, and it just really brightens up any look. So I've already primed my skin, and I use Dior Pore Professional, whatever, primer, and I'm using Fashion Fair Stick Foundation, which I really like it because it's super rich, and you don't need a whole lot to get full coverage. And I'm blending it out with the Marc Jacobs Face 2 foundation brush, which is my absolute favorite foundation brush. Like, it is my heart. I love this, and I love MAC's 128. I just love like those stiff brushes that just really, really, really effortlessly blend it out, and it makes it look airbrushed. So I like this foundation. I know it's different, but you know. Make sure you have a good concealer on hand, and the one I'm using is NARS Creamy Concealer, Radiant Concealer, and I'm in the color Biscuit. You want to make sure you clean that up underneath the eye, otherwise you can look like a raccoon. So I'm taking my finger, and make sure you have no product on it, because it can go really bad really quickly, and just tap it underneath the eye area, and it really just makes the look really clean. And I like this concealer a whole lot. And then I go back with my foundation brush and just kind of buff out the edges, just so you can't see like an obvious highlight, you know. So for my brows, I wanted to lighten them up a little bit. I used spikes already, so on top of that, I'm setting it with my brow set by MAC, and that one is in the color Quiet Brunette, so it matches my hair a little bit better. So to set the under eye concealer, I'm using Banana Powder by Ben Nye with MAC's 136 brush. And to set the rest of the face, I'm using MAC Studio Fix Powder in the color C5.5. And I like it, but you don't need a whole lot, because both of those are really full coverage, but you want to have flawless skin. Eyeliner, I'm using MAC's Chromaline eyeliner in Black, and I like this stuff because it's super rich, pigmented, and easy to work with. And you need a little bit of eyeliner even with the black smoky eye, because it still gives the eye definition. You definitely can tell the difference. So you can even see here how it makes the eye look even whiter. And Crazy Lady Face, I'm buffing out that bottom eyeliner with Unseen eyeshadow, and it just really blows it out and makes it look really, really nice and smoky when you do that, but not too dark to the point where it looks like you have raccoon eyes. So it balances out the top and the bottom. You don't want to leave the bottom untouched if you have that much eyeshadow on the top. So to contour, I'm using MAC's Shade and Sculpt. I mixed them with the 138 brush again. I don't know if it's 136 or 138. Whatever, I'll look it up. And then Warm Soul blush. And I'm just going back and forth with that. I love that blush. It's almost like a highlighter by itself, but definitely I'm going to take it to the next level using a fan brush and Becca's Opal. And I'm just like tapping that on the high planes of the cheeks. And that just gives you that, yes, highlight. I love that highlighter. And I didn't think I would like it as much as I did, especially on my complexion, but I do. So line those lips, ladies, and I'm using Cremola, which is a lighter brown. And smoky eyes and nude lips are really cliche, but it just kind of always works, and I always like it together. So I'm filling those lips in while I am lining them, and I really like this lip liner, even though I think it's discontinued. So MAC has a ton of like regular brown lip liners, so grab one of those, and yeah, I really like it because it just looks clean, very neat and clean. Okay, so for lipstick, I'm using MAC's Blankety, and I love me some Blankety, so put that right in the middle and blend those together. I kind of purse my lips together and it blends it by itself. So right on top, I'm going to add some lip gloss, and that is See Through by MAC, one of their classic lip glosses, one of my favorites. Alright guys, so this is the conclusion of the Perfect Smoky Eye video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I hope that it was informative for you guys. Again, I used the Melt Dark Matter eyeshadow stack. Hold on, let me get mine cute. And it is so pigmented, so rich, and I definitely am going to have a review on this eyeshadow stack. So purchased my black women's kind of. I'm gonna do a tutorial using this one, and I'm going to do a review on both of the eyeshadow stacks in the same video, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, so I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I will have pictures to show up on my Instagram at Kelsee Briana J. And as always, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to leave them in the comments section. Also, if you have any business inquiries, email me at KelseeBrianaJ@yahoo.com. Also, follow me on Instagram. Don't forget to subscribe on here to keep up with me when I'm uploading new videos, and like it if you like it. So I will talk to you guys later. Smooches. Mwah, mwah.